Hi you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today's video is gonna be special, and for that we have my husband Abhishek here, and we are going to cover about 10 important points that will come handy for you guys if you are planning for a trip to Vietnam. So let's go about it. Starting with the first point, how many days are enough for planning a trip to Vietnam?
As you know, Vietnam is a country that can be divided into three regions: North, Central and South. North region is more known for Hanoi and the cultural aspect of Vietnam. Central is for Da Nang and the beach life, and Southern is for Ho Chi Minh City. Central and the southern part is more of a modernized version of Vietnam. So in order to complete travel Vietnam in totality, you need to spend at least 3 days in each region. So all in all, you need around 9 to 10 days to cover the entire Vietnam.
Adding to that, I would like to suggest you guys to check the weather of Vietnam beforehand, because Vietnam is a long country and the weather can vary from region to region. So you would like to check the weather beforehand so that you can plan your itinerary accordingly. Coming to the second point, how to get the visa.
In order to get the visa for Vietnam, you need to get an e-visa through their official website. You need to upload the front of your passport and the passport size photograph and fill some basic details about the flights and from where you are actually entering the Vietnam, and pay 25 USD per person. Once you submit the application, it takes around 2 to 3 days to get the e-visa on your email.
So the process is really simple. So what are you waiting for? And we will leave the link of the official website in the description box below so that you can check it easily. Coming to the third point, how can we go about the stay arrangements in Hanoi and Da Nang?
For Hanoi, you can actually stay in the old quarter region, which is nearby to all the special attractions as well as the good eating places. And all the pickups for Halong Bay or Ninh Binh happens from the old quarters only. For Da Nang, you can actually have three choices. You can either live nearby the ocean, or you can live besides the river, or you can live within the city.
Adding to that, if you are on the budget, then I would recommend you guys to stay in the city for Da Nang, because it will be really cheaper than staying near the river or near the beach. Coming to the fourth point, what kind of cruise you will recommend for Halong Bay?
For Halong Bay, we would like to recommend a day cruise instead of a day-night cruise. Actually, Halong Bay has 5 routes where most of the people go for the route 2, as it covers most of the activities such as visiting the Surprise Cave, visiting the T-Top Islands and other nearby islets known for different reasons. In T-Top Island, one important point to remember is you need to climb up to the top of the mountain in order to enjoy the panoramic view of the Halong Bay Islands.
And if I remember correctly, then it's like 400 or 450 staircases. It's really difficult to climb, but the view is worth it.
Worth it, definitely.
Coming to the point number 5, which is very important, how to go about with money conversion.
If you're going from India, then you should definitely go for dollars, as Vietnamese dong has no return value in India. Once you have a dollars, you should go for a counter at airport, which actually sells SIM as well. And one important point to note for the conversion ratio is that it is better for a $100 and $50 bill rather than a smaller denomination. There are certain places within the city itself, such as banks as well as stores, but the conversion rate is poorer as compared to the stores at the airport. So you should definitely go for the airports for the conversion of dollars.
Also guys, at the end of the video, we will tell where you can get the best conversion rate. So stay tuned till the last part of this video. Also, we will tell you guys about the scams that you should be looking for.
Now comes to the 6th point, which is very interesting for you, Sneha. So what about the clothing and attire at Vietnam?
You guys must be knowing that Vietnam is a conservative country, so you need to be mindful. And if you're visiting any temple or pagoda, then you need to cover your shoulder and below your knees. But yeah, good thing is that you will get a sarong there that can also cover your shoulder and below knees.
It is a bit of a problem for rich people, as you get fewer options to choose from. They are available, but they are sparsely located across Vietnam.
So now I just want to tell you guys about 2 to 3 items that we had, and they were very amazing. So they are like Vietnamese cuisine. So we had this special pancake about which I'll let you know in the description box so that you can check that out. And then we have this chaka fish, if I'm right.
Chaka Thang Long.
Yeah, Chaka Thanglong was the place's name, and this was the dish name, Chaka. And it was a fish dish, and it was really amazing, something different that we tried there. And then we all have heard about pho.
Pho, yeah. Pho is normally a dish available in beef, but you can request in vegetarian as well as chicken based. It's a soupy kind of a noodle, but it's very, very delicious.
So we have already came to this 8th point. So is there anything to look out for while booking flights?
There are direct flights from Ho Chi Minh and Hanoi towards India. The only problem is when you are not boarding flight from these two cities, as from any other place, you will get a connecting flight either to Ho Chi Minh or Hanoi. Then there is a problem when your layover time gets reduced substantially as flight gets constantly delayed between these two cities. So as a suggestion, we would like to recommend to go for a flight with a layover of considerable time so that you need not hustle in order to board flight.
Yeah, this is really important. It can come handy for you guys. Point, what all apps will come handy?
There are some very important apps such as Gojek and Grab that can help you book cab within the city. Then there are two other important apps that can help you book tours and travel, that is Klook and getyourguide.com. These two are also handy. Then you also have Google Translate that basically helps you translate the menus as well as signages.
So we did use Klook for booking some of the activities that we did in Vietnam. You can also compare the prices at the app with the local travel agent charges that they are giving you, and whatever you find as the best rate, you can go for it. Coming to the last point, which is the 10th point, what are all the scams that one should look out for?
One of the important scam that you should always take care is the food scam, where restaurants reel you in. They will show you the menu. The menu will be without prices. You will choose the dishes, they will serve those dishes to you, and then they will charge exorbitant price on those dishes. Since you have already eaten the food, then there is no turning back and you need to pay that amount. So you should be aware of this particular scam and always go for menus with prices.
Now here I want to tell you guys that Vietnam is a very beautiful country and people there are really sweet, but just as any other country, there are few scammy people, so you need to look out for them. But apart from that, we really wish you guys, if you are planning trip to Vietnam, go for it. You're gonna have an amazing time. And if you really like this video and want to see a detailed video on our trip to Hanoi and Da Nang, then do let us know in the comment section below so that we can create more explanatory videos for other visits of ours. And this is the part where we need to say goodbye to you guys. So bye. See you guys. And we